This is why every one of my class recording starts after the first 2 combinations. Thank you for the reminder. Okay. Now we'll start doing more stuff. Okay, so now we're going to do a sort of modified plie combination. So we're going to start in the same position we were, sitting with our legs up straight, back, perfect posture. We're not sitting like this, we're not leaning back, and we're not like arching our back too much. The point of floor bar is to really work on the way that you are standing in ballet, especially, so you have very good posture, everything is in the right position, so that when you're doing a plie, actually you're not kind of getting out of whack and hurting your back a little bit. So we're going to start here, and then with your legs turned in, feet pointed, you're going to bring them in here. Can you see this? Here, and then straight. You're going to do 2 of those, and then flex and point your feet. We're going to do that 4 times. So 1, 2, flex, point. And then after we do that, we're going to turn out our legs in the same position we were turned out and do it to here. There, point, there, point, flex, flex. And you want to feel all of the muscles you would normally feel in plie. So pulling in here, feeling the turn out. The other point of floor bar is to do turnout in a way that isn't forcing it so much, but kind of feeling where your natural turnout is. So that when you are doing actual bar, you kind of have those muscles built, and you have a better sense of where you are. So we're going to do that twice. Then from there, we're going to lay down and do the same thing, laying down, feeling our backs against the ground. You don't want a huge gap underneath the small of your back. You want everything to be very flat so that you're not, arching or going like this or whatever. So the same thing there. 2, flex point, and then turn out 2, flex point. And you do that, 2 in, 2 flex points, 4 times for each of those. Then we're going to flip it over. And this is going to be a little bit different because you can't really tuck your knees in here on your belly. So for these ones, what am I saying? Yeah, for these ones you can kind of rest on your arms a little bit. If you have a yoga mat, I'd recommend kind of putting your arms on there because it can get kind of hard on your elbows. So we're going to start in the same turned out position. And then instead of plieing forward, you're just going to go like this twice. 1, 2. And then when you do the flex point, you're going to feel the floor underneath your toes. Flex. Yeah, point. And then when we turn out, it's going to go to here about. So kind of in a position that you'd be stretching in here. Here. Flex. Point. And then there you can feel the kind of weight on your heels. Okay. Does that make sense to everyone? Can you see me good enough to know what that is? I will be doing it as well. So if you want to pin my video and watch me doing it, that also works. Okay. Right. Right now. Up.
As Afrobeat people, them they dance to busy they do. Them they roll, them they sway, them they move, them they groove, them they roll. They want to shake them to roll with them hand, to roll with them hand, to roll with them hand. Them to roll with them head, them to roll with them funk, them to roll with them all. Some they juicy leg, them they be doing war up or down, Obi war.
Do we have time to do that in a second or no? Let's move on. Let's not do that in a second right now. If you want to, it's always a little bit hard on my hip flexors. If you want to do a little bit of a lunge stretch here, a little bit, open that up. That's what I always like to do. Maybe I just have really tight hips all the time. Okay. Are we feeling warm? Let's do some tendus. So now when we're doing these tendus, we're going to be laying all the way back down here again, feeling our backs against the floor, arms out. So we're going to start. We're going to start in that same first position where your legs are completely straight. So it's going to be exactly like you're laying on. You're standing up doing a first position. You're just laying on the ground. So starting from that first position, this a little bit so you can see. So starting from here, we're going to do tendu forward, and then close back into first. Tendu forward, back into first. Tendu forward, and then you're going to plie the leg and flex at the same time. Here, straighten, close. Then tendu forward, tendu, and then tendu, and you're going to take that leg and you're going to go to coupe. So you're going to bend the knee, point the foot, go to coupe, straighten back out in first. And then we're going to do that with the right leg to the side. Tendu, 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 and then again with the coupe. And then we're going to do the left leg, same thing. And then side. Then we're going to flip I'm still done over. We're gonna do the same thing. You can like rest your head on your hands. So starting in that first position, feet flexed. So it's like you're standing in first position. Undo back, 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 plie here, right, back, back, back. And then you're not gonna be able to do a complete, unless you have 100% perfect turnout, you're not gonna be able to do a complete complete back, but just kind of bend it to where as far as you can go. Straighten here. And then side again. Side, side, side again. Kind of creeping back, but not as far as, just as far as you can go. And then left leg. Cool. Go. Good on that. Stop me if you have any comments or questions on these things. You can just go right ahead. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Undo. 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 Plie. Straighten. Close. Undo. 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 Plie. Out. Side. Undo. 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 Plie. Straighten. Close. Undo. 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 Plie. Out. Left leg. Undo. Undo. Plie. Straighten. Close. Undo. Undo. Okay, we're gonna do a plank now, is what I've decided. I will just play music for a minute, and then when it's over, you're done with your plank, as per me. Okay, are we ready? I'll start, and after a minute, I'll stop you. Just a normal plank, like this. Back straight, you want to be here, right here, in the middle. Strong core strap. seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Cool. Calm down. Cool. Okay, what am I doing next? Okay. I will move where I am a little bit. So we're going to do the next ones on your side. This is kind of hard for me right here. You're going to be laying here, this arm out, this arm here. Move forward so you can see my legs. We're going to start turned in. If you have a yoga mat, it's nice to have it under your hips at least a little bit. So you're on the side. So we're going to raise our legs here, turn out, your feet pointing, energy all the way through, turn in, turn out, turn in. We're going to do 7 of those, and then on the 8th count, pull it here. So like a turned in coupe. And then out, turn out both legs, da, 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 da. 7, close, bring it up here for 8, passe, turn out, 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 out. And then on 7, 8, you hold. And when we're here, you take this passe and you bring it all the way down into back susu. You bring it back up to passe, and then we're going to balance. So what that means is you're going to take your arm on the ground and turn it into a 5th position up. Take this arm as well. So we're going to be balancing. Like we're balancing in 5th position. And then in that position, close. And then we'll flip ourselves over and do it all to the other side. Does that make sense? Well, oh my God, sorry, here's how I can't do anything. Really work on feeling that turn out and turn in, and so you're feeling relaxed the entire time. Cool. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bring to coupe. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bring to passe. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold. Down. 2. Back up. Balance. Bring down. 2. And release. Other side. 5, 6, 7, 8. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bring it to 8. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bring it up to 8. like it is very hard to balance in passe if you were standing up and you were not on your leg. Cool. Okay. What am I doing now? Cool. Here is what we're going to do. Now we're going to do a little bit, some more core exercises together, and also kind of like warming up our hamstrings a little bit more. We're going to start by laying back. We're going to be just doing some V-ups, but with ballet arms. So our arms are we're going to pull up with our arms in second. We're going to do 4 of those, 2, 3, 4, and then the last one, we're going to bring our arms up, out, lower down. We're going to do 4 of those. Up, out, lower down. You know what, actually, let's do all of those with those arms. Let's do 8 with our arms up, ooh, out, lower down. And then after that, we're going to be laying down with our arms out, our feet in turned out, first position, pointed, and we're going to lower. We're going to raise 1, 2, 3, 4 to about a 90-degree angle or a little bit more, and then slowly lower 5, 6, 7, 8. You're not going to let your feet touch the floor before you do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do 4 of those. And then we're going to be laying back down here. This time though, our legs are in susu. So you're going to start with the right leg front. We're going to raise them and do 8 crossing legs. 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 8 down. 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. Cool. And so we're going to go up and down 4 times of that. So let's just do 4 of the V-ups and then wait a second, and then do 4 of the 1, 2, 3, 4 lowers, and then 4 of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Really get our, we're gonna have abs after this. Ow, okay. Let's go.
Sad to think it's sad to think I guess neither one of us wants to be the first to say wants to be the first to say goodbye. It's sad to think
forget how hard it is to yell things out and do ab workouts at the same time. I'm out of breath. Okay. Now we're going to work on warming up our hamstrings a little bit more. So we're going to lay that here. With our feet flat on the ground, not pointed. This, arms out, feeling very straight. We're not here, we're here. We're perfectly in line. We're going to take the right leg down, pointed, and we're going to raise it so it's exactly level with this leg. There, down, without touching the ground, up. We're going to do 6 of those, 6, and then bring the knee all the way in here, and then set it back down. And then have that leg there. This over from here. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Feel that entire leg moving. And after 6, 7, 8. And here, you're going to take this leg, you're going to bring it in here, straighten it, flex when you're here, and pull it all the way down. Here, here, flex, and turn it out when you flex it. So it's going to be turned in, flex, turn out, all the way down. So we're going to do 6 of those as well. 7, 8, same thing here. 6. Now we're going to take this leg out. We're going to turn it out and flex it. We're going to do a small grand battement. 2, 6 of those. Do not overdo it on these. We're just kind of like warming up your legs. Think of it more as like a cloche versus a grand battement where you're trying to go as high as you can go. Just kind of feeling that stretch. 6 of those. Close. Here. 6 of those. 6, 7, 8. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go in, down, flex, grand battement again. In, down, flex, turn out, grand battement, turn in, turn out, and 6 of those. So same thing here. Cool. Does that make sense so far? Can I go on? Or are we? Is that enough? Good, okay, cool. So we're gonna be laying back here with our legs in that same position. We're going to take your right leg here, here, and then grab onto it. We're gonna stretch that hamstring for 8 counts. Then after that, this leg is going to turn out. This leg will go here. You'll use this arm to hold onto your leg. This arm kind of for a counterbalance. We're gonna stretch the leg up this way, and then straighten this leg. Take this leg in and stretch it over. So kind of stretching this across muscles here with this arm out for 8 counts. And then same thing with the left leg. Stretch here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stretch here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, stretch here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. Let me know if you want me to go over any of that before we do it. If not, we can just go. Very good. Okay. I will call it out. Okay. All I have left is some developes and grand battements. Do you guys want like a second to stretch out before we do that, or do we want to just go straight into it? Any preferences? Okay, we can just go into that. Cool. See if I can remember what this combination was. So we're gonna be laying on our X again to start. Feet in that first position. Let's do this. Yeah, so feet in the flexed first that we know and love. Here, you're gonna bring the leg up, passe, out, develope, and lower the leg all the way until you close it first. We're gonna do that again. Here, and passe, out, passe, close, passe, out, passe, close. Yeah, and then do that with the left leg front. Here, 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 here. It's point, and you flex at the very end. Here, 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 here. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 4 grand battements forward. 1, 2, just do the same thing. 3, 4, left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Then we're gonna turn on our side, on our right side. That same position we were in before. First position, but you're gonna have the bottom leg be straight and pointed instead of flexed, because this is really what it was. But this leg will be flexed. I don't know if you can see. So here, 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 close front, here, 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 close back, here, 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 down, here, 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 down. And then the same thing. Grand battement, grand battement, grand battement. You do 4 of those. Then we rotate over and do the same thing on the other side. Passe out, lengthen, passe out, lengthen, passe develope, passe close, passe develope, passe close, 4 grand battements. Then surprise, we're gonna do this all on the back. Don't worry if you can't get your leg very high. I know that I cannot, but I'm also not very flexible. So we're going to be starting in that first position. Now, passe, develope, down, passe, develope, down, passe, develope, out, passe, down. Twice, and then we have our 4 grand battements. 2, 3, 4. Okay. When you're doing those grand battements back, you should be able to feel the kind of pressure on your hip if your leg is going kind of out to the side versus out back. You'll feel that it's a little bit here, and you'll feel like pressure on this hip. So you want to make sure that you're 100% aligned, and your body will tell you when you are or are not aligned based on kind of how you feel against the floor. Okay. Cool. We'll have 1 sip of water and then we'll go ahead.